down here, not here. This is GalX Entertainment. Apply pressure. All right. Self-worth. Your own self-worth. And I want to put an addendum to it. Body count. When you're thinking about your own self-worth, does that make a difference when you talk about your own personal self-worth?
I feel like that depends on your perception of yourself and where you are on your journey to find yourself. Because that may vary as you grow. You know, that's sometimes how people gain so many body counts, learning who they are and looking for that within another person instead of trying to find that within self. But they come with time.
Anybody else?
Okay. Self-worth, I look at it as something, how you feel about yourself and how much you value, how big you think of yourself and how small you think of yourself. And do you think you deserve this? Do you think you deserve that? Which we all deserve everything that comes to us, but a lot of people don't feel that way, you know. We down ourselves. We do a lot of stuff damage to us along the way until we learn better, of course. And yes, body count does mesh into self-worth, I feel, because if you know better, you do better. And you know, if you really love yourself, you wouldn't give yourself away to so many different people because it causes more harm than, you know, good things.
I had somebody say this, and they put it on Facebook, and they said, there are people that come in your life for fun, and then there are people that come in your life to stay. And my response to that was, those people that you use for fun usually damage you for life. So you gotta be careful with the people that you choose. This is just gonna be somebody I just fuck with. That's just random dick, or that's just random pussy. Those are the people that usually damage you and make you say, all these bitches ain't shit, all these niggas ain't shit. But you didn't think about that when you was just having fun. So it goes in all in decision making, or who you choose to sleep with, who you choose to give your dick to, you give your pussy to.
You choose to engage with overall.
Exactly. So what I want to ask y'all is, because she said it does matter. Your body count does matter. We're talking about self-worth, because I don't want to lose the topic. Fellas in the back, what is your perception of, and I'm going to come down to the women too, so don't think you guys are being singled out. When it comes down to your perception of a woman, does her body count matter to you?
I'm gonna elaborate. You know, as a young man, yeah, of course. You know, and it's kind of what she said, going back to where you're at in life, and just exploring and knowing who you are. But I've come to a firm conclusion that we ghetto children, and love is love. And sometimes whether people find that love, sometimes it's in good people, sometimes it's in bad people. And sex it's a human thing, you know, and I think people get caught up in body counts and is she a virgin and oh she did this. But listen, sometimes people miss great people worrying about a body count. I've seen it happen numerous times, man. And we all on this journey, and it ain't easy. Like I said, man, we ghetto children where love doesn't come on a day-to-day basis. So wherever we get that warm, fuzzy feeling that's just what we're rocking at the time, you know. So
Yeah, I guess it do matter. It do matter. I think it's bigger than just the body count. You know, it's just the way that you handle yourself. If you're willing to just give up, you know, just give up anything to anybody, and I think that's just the way you handle your life. And you got to be really protective of certain things within your life, and I think that's a piece of it, man. You got disease and, you know, all kind of other stuff that you could, contract from a person that, that you could contract from a person that been doing and wilding out for a long time, and you just been chilling, and you like, well, dang, I should have, you could have just been out there doing the same thing. But so yeah, I think it matters, man, because it's, it's all about health and wellness too in life.
But there are protective contraceptives. But wouldn't this be a rational question to say whether one or none? You don't think it could happen if you just sleep with one person? You
Yeah, I
said
mean, a
it's
body count is a body count.
I can say that.
Shit happens.
One thing that I would say that would play a major part is the fact of that a lot of people don't think about is para bonding.
Okay.
When you para bond with somebody or imprint.
I
Basically what I'm
think
saying,
that's
that
also
nigga that fucked the shit out of you, you done got rid of this nigga, but you get with a new dude, you done para bonded with someone else. So now you chasing that high, just like a crackhead chasing that high. But let me switch up real quick, because now I want to get to the ladies. Does a man's body count, when you're talking about self-worth, does that matter to you? Do you look at him differently? If he has not had a lot of sexual partners, most women would deem him inexperienced. I don't want to fuck with no, he don't know.
Can I answer? Because I didn't answer the first one,
Go
so
ahead.
it's kind of like mixed in.
Yeah. go
Like
ahead.
I feel like sometimes it could count. Like I feel like sometimes it go in hand in hand, body count, self worth, and sometimes it don't because sometimes some people it's like manipulated or like they go and looking for something. Like she said, you know, some people be going look for. Like if they had like mommy issues, if dudes had mommy issues, sometimes they go and look for this and that validation and all that. And then if a female had daddy issues, then she go and look for stuff that's something that's missing. So sometimes I feel like it's not, you know, that's why I say sometimes it go hand in hand and sometimes it don't go hand in hand with body count, self-worth, because, you know, you don't know why they body count is high, like why they going to sleep with this person, that person, like they trying to find something, like the void that's in themselves, like she say, they go and look for it, like if it's like, but it's in you, you know, you gotta find that void, like you gotta find what's missing, like she said, like.
I feel like as an adult, to even allow that to be a reason that you not find out who someone is pretty shallow. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it takes time to know your worth, to know who you are, to even know if it's worth it or not, whatever it is. But it's like, that takes time, it takes effort, it takes growth, it takes pain, it takes struggle, it takes a lot of things that have to take place before you can even understand self, you know? So it's like,
So when you expect to find that body count, you know if it's worth it.
I mean, to each their own. I'm just speaking overall.
Yeah.
Don't allow somebody's body count to. If you take care of yourself and if you're clean, you have no problem. I mean, that's not my business. Your
Then
past.
in your head, your body count low if it's clean. In people's head, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess somebody that wouldn't do deeper than the surface.
Yeah, you gotta peel back the layers. And
Right,
you gotta-
right. But someone being smart, like everybody have a past. Some people body count didn't start from their own willing ways. Some people body count was taken from them. You feel me? So your past don't make who you. I mean,
That's a good point.
It's the base of who you are, but it's what you do with it.
Should we go back to a point where you would take that man to your dad and his brothers and let them vet him? Or if, on the other side, a woman, take that woman to your mom and your sisters and let them vet her. Because there's certain things that a man gonna see in another man that you be like, you know what, hey man, this nigga, he do this for me, he do that, he treat me like this, he make my body feel like this. But your brother and your daddy may say some shit like, that nigga not gonna be there for you when you really need him. Look at him, I see him looking at her ass when she passed by, but you didn't even see it.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Should we go back?
Well, I'm gonna say this, brother. I'm gonna say this, brother. It's this right here. Look,
You
in a
gonna love
perfect
that
world,
shit.
and all I can speak for is what I know. Okay, a bunch of them niggas' daddy ain't shit. Okay,
True.
A bunch of their mama ain't shit. So that's where the problem lies, my brother. There is no teaching. There is no mentoring. There is no book. Like she say, these are people trying to fill voids.
So to that point, in order to change the outlook of black people as a whole trying to build relationships, are you a good teacher to your son? Are you a good teacher to your daughter?
Okay, can your daughter date a nigga like you?
My thing is, when we get ready to get in a relationship sometimes, I would ask a question like, if I was to talk to your ex or some of your exes, what would they say about you?
They would say I get mad easily. I curse them out if they piss me off. But they would say I'm good to them. They would say that. But I just don't take nothing less than what I should. And so sometimes when I feel like it plays with my intelligence, it's just normal. But I've calmed down so much, you know. I'm just to the point I just want peace in my life. I don't want no bull crap. So
one thing I can say is I know males.
Yeah.
I know men because I'm a man.
yeah.
I think a lot of women, not a lot, but a few, may get with a guy because they think he just like this. Oh man, he got it. He's just a big alpha male. He's this. Not realizing, but here's the thing. Not realizing he was at home with his mom the whole time. Played a video game. He's in the house. There's nothing wrong with playing video games. You know that. Playing a video game. He's selling dope. He's driving his mama car around. He meet a woman. He take that same mentality and he bring it to that woman. And now he's living with her, riding around in her car, playing a video game, selling dope. He's the type of dude I call a hobosexual.
Yeah, but some of them like that. Some of them like that.
So we're talking about the men, but they were raised by these women that allowed them, and these baby mamas or these girlfriends that allowed them to do the same thing. Because nigga, you ain't doing this shit, you ain't getting my car. You ain't about to be sitting in my house playing a game all day. My little brother can't do that shit.
I get off.
Bro, you consider yourself to be a grown ass man, you want to share your seed, you should be doing something for it. Straight the fuck up. Because I'm going to do something for mine, and it ain't even a competition, but it's like you can't sit on the side of me and consider yourself to be a grown ass man and do nothing all day. A grown ass adult. How about that? Because women do it too.